Well, here's a bit of an excitement for you. Straight ahead is Highway 1. But right behind this police cruiser to the right, now in the center of the frame, there's a burned down what looks like a Toyota SUV. And it hit the light post. And basically the road is blocked, and so they're sending everybody either to go left over there or to go right over here. And I went over to the guy. I said, is it okay if I wait, because I see the car is already extinguished and these guys should probably leave soon, and like my lane is not going anywhere anyway. I said that's why I parked like this, so these guys can pass here and these guys can go here. And he says, yeah, you can wait, you're in a good spot. So that's what we're doing. We're waiting. Hold on, just trying to make my picture smaller. Okay, this is smaller. Yeah, I'm trying to make my so basically, yeah, so I got a route, right? Like a situation like this, like what do? Either I have to get a new permit and pay another, I don't know, how much was it? Yeah, Illinois permit, $196, ladies and gentlemen, 196 US, from Indiana border to Iowa border. So I'm not getting another one, forget it. Yeah, I'm not in a rush, you know, my delivery is only for Monday, and I just plan today. I just want to get to today I just want to get to Walton, you know, Iowa 80, Walton, Kentucky. But yeah, I see the fire department guys already rolling the hoses, so everything is good. Nothing to see here. But I know these guys don't like it when you film, so I'm kind of like hiding my smartphone. But you know, this is a public street, right? So, but basically, yeah, this is Homewood. One cruiser says Homewood Police, another one says Glenwood Police, and we're basically right here. You see this spot over here? So that's me, and so I have to go south on this Highway 1, and then I'm turning right where that red thing is. I'm turning right on US 30, but I cannot go into all these residential areas to my right and to my left. Oh, and I see they're already moving their cruisers, so we should be good. So we should be rolling in a second here. Oh, actually, yeah, that's the tow truck. This guy passed us on the left with the flashing lights and the blue bed. You see, that's exactly what I was driving. You know, when I started my first serious commercial gig, was that tilt, we call them in Canada, tilt and load. Because this guy has a winch, so he can drag anything. You see, they're making space for him, so the guy can back. He can back towards the car, and so yeah, he's bad. Like, yeah, exactly like that, except I really hate these Korean cars, but I mean trucks. What is it? Like Daewoo, Hyundai? No, not Hyundai, but it's a truck, but a very stupid shape. I really don't like it. But so that he's bad, goes back, and then it tilts, and so the end of the bed hits the ground, and it has hydraulics, and I can see on the passenger side under the bed behind the rear wheel, he has a bunch of color-coded levers, and that's what they use. Like one lever slides the bed back, another one slides it forward, and then one tilts it down, the other one I think it probably two-way, like, you know, one lever does two functions, and then one lever is for the winch. You know, you hook up the winch. Like, it's so handy. Like, you can drag pretty much anything just like in this case, the vehicle seems to be dead, right? So all they're doing is the guy will just back to it, just hook up, since it's a write-off probably, yeah, like a fire, right? You don't have to be delicate with it. He can just drag his, he can just grab his winch to the rear, and off we go into the distance. I'm in a good spot in here. It's like my own little movie theater, you know? I see some guys behind me, but I don't know, my lights are flashing, this lane is blocked, but they couldn't see anything anyway, so the guys already dragging that SUV on the bed, and it goes sideways, and they open that, you see, they opened the opposite traffic because that one was blocked before, so they opened that one, the ambulance disappeared. And so all we're waiting now for is, as soon as he moves that vehicle, then the fire guys will leave, and those 5 cars ahead of me. Oh, there's another green SUV behind these 2 police cruisers. There's right in the middle of the intersection, there's a green SUV. So probably that's what happened. They slam into each other. Because yeah, why would that guy slam into a post, you know? But yeah, that thing is a total write-off. It slides sideways, I can see that. Like, happened to me as well, you know, you try to drag it on your bed with a winch, but because it's dead, you cannot turn the wheels, right? And the wheels are pointing, let's say in this case, I can see the steering wheel, the front axle wheels are pointing to the left. And so the rear of the vehicle smashes into the guardrail on his bed. And what he did now, he hooked up a winch to the left rear wheel. Yeah, I can see it from here. Like I said, because it's a write-off, right? He doesn't care. Like normally, you know, these winches, they have 2 hooks in the back, like 2 big J hooks, and they use either 2 just towards the axle, and he just took one big hook and he just hooked it to the rear left wheel, and so finally the car started going sideways, and now he lifted the bed. I know what he's doing. And now what he's gonna do is he's gonna move his truck. Now he's moving his truck, because you see, when he moves his truck, his bed also moves, right? Basically, he lifted the top of the bed, so the front axle of the SUV is still on the ground, but this way he can, you know, reposition it slightly on the deck. And so yeah, so now we should be done. We should be done momentarily. So this is just something I wanted to show you guys. You see, the car is almost there. We're almost done. So anyway, like I said, everything was good today. So I started in Michigan, did make it yesterday to the TA, because it was, they kept me at the border for like 90 minutes. The guy was searching all trucks ahead of me in the lane, made them open the van doors, you know. Took forever. And then I had to wait for the escort to go over the bridge, and so it was already getting dark, and I shut down in the rest area, like first rest area east of Ann Arbor on I-94, slept there, everything's fine, and left this morning and got pulled into a scale in Michigan. They said, "Have a good day, Mr. DRATCHEV." Well, they didn't even stop me, it just says, "Go slow." So I went slow, and then Indiana pulled me in, said, "Show us your permit." And I showed them the permit, and they let me go. And so now we're just doing this little detour. They always send me on this detour, even though I asked them to give me a 294 route, they still send me on this US 30 to bypass the toll section of 294. But I'm gonna end up today, like I said, I'm hoping I'm gonna end up in Walcott, because I'm gaining 1 hour of daylight going west, right? I'm actually now I'm already on Central Time, I think. But my next stop now is Flying J in LaSalle, Illinois. Just take a quick lunch, and they'll keep going. And all my permits are already issued: the Iowa, Nebraska, and the only one that's left is Wyoming. But I gotta take care of that myself, right? Before I reach the border, you have to call them, and they pay right there. So that's what's happening. So a little bit of excitement today. So thanks for watching. To be continued.